Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone on the internet, or at least watching this channel. My name is Zenith, and again, I am back. And if you don't know me by now, well, I'm the person that kind of put this whole thing together and, you know, found all these awesome people to be monkeys. So this is the second game of the monkey block. Saru, Getchu, Saru, Daisakusen. I probably mispronounced that, but Saru, Saru, Big Mission is what that comes out to, or as the Ape Escape community calls it, Ape Escape 4. Take it away, Sergeant.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for that introduction. Yeah, you were close. It's Daisakusen is how I pronounce it. I'm pretty certain that's close. But yeah, this is essentially Ape Escape 4 canonically. I have with me returning members from the last run. Our previous runner, Rico. Hello.
Hello, and I call this Ape Escape Saru Big Mission, by the way.
And we have on comms our other commentator and the next runner. It's Devil Dude.
Hello.
All right, and you call this one Master Moves to be different?
Yep.
All right, got it. So we can get started as soon as we are ready. I'm going to input a wonderful name for you guys here. Let's do this. G Green. All right, are we ready?
Yep. So ready.
All right.
Ready when you are.
All right. So time is going to begin in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So we're on world record pace. We skipped the first cutscene. That's good.
Woo!
So, would one of you like to explain the gist of why we're not playing as a 10-year-old right off the bat?
I mean, technically we are playing as a 10-year-old, maybe, but we are in the lab. The lab got shrunk down to helmets. Oh, that's not good. It's
Yeah,
shrunk
he's
down
gone.
to helmet size. And as you can see, we're trying to get on top of the monkey's head, and therefore to basically mind control, run away, and get through all the stages. Instead of having to catch a minimum amount of monkeys, we need to reach the end of every, like, just long corridor stage. And we have to solve puzzles with all of the monkeys. For example, there's a lock in here, and this is the monkey that has a key.
Yep.
Because of course.
Quote-unquote puzzles. For the most part, this game is actually going to be as intended. It's pretty much just a linear platformer. There will be an exception to that later in the game, but for now it's get monkey and do thing that needs done, and the whole time we're going to be bullied. If you thought the RNG from Ape 3 was bad, oh no. In this game, every monkey can dodge you and can hit you, and it's not. No. Also, Natsumi comes back. We didn't see her in Ape 3 because we skipped all the cutscenes, but this game pretty much brings all of the characters together. So we'll be getting little teasers. We're gonna jump right into our first minor optimization here. Okay, so we're gonna catch this blue monkey by skipping the lamb monkey to our right. You're meant to do a little hide and seek mechanic, but instead we're just gonna latch onto him in order to skip having to do an extra catch, and hopefully this red monkey. So far, this run's going great. Hopefully, this red monkey doesn't chase me too hard, because we need to get this mermaid monkey, and you can only catch this mermaid monkey by using this monkey's hide mechanics. Every monkey in this game basically gets 2 abilities. One of them is going to be its unique ability, and the other one is something like throw a banana or do a flail or something like that. But you're gonna see me really utilizing every monkey because, as we said, this game is a puzzle platformer, which translates to grab the minimum amount of necessary monkeys, which is essentially 9 out of every 10 monkeys. It's the challenge is doing it quick with minimal RNG and not hitting too many of these question marks here, which are tutorials.
But you need tutorials.
Yep, because I can read the tutorials.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this game only came out in like the Japans.
Yep, the Japans, both of them.
Yeah.
So, this gun monkey is optional. He's out of the way. I could go to the end of the stage without catching him. But I believe you said it was you, Reek, who found catching him is actually really worth it, correct?
Yeah, it is. Because after every 3 levels, there's a boss fight. Super similar to Ape Escape 3 just now. And you can only use the monkeys that you actually caught previously. And that gun monkey is definitely needed for a big cheese.
Yep. You can do it with the punch monkey that I'm playing as right now for another form of cheese, but it's not as cool as the gun monkey, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, the gun monkey with an optimal setup, you can beat the upcoming boss in 6 seconds. So it's pretty ridiculous. Also, this is the parachute monkey. He's gonna pretty much be the basis of why this game is broken at a later level. So remember him. He's fun. Also, fun fact, there's a category in this game called low percent. You can get this flame monkey I just caught to light his torch on that fire and then light all 8 of these braziers without ever catching him. It takes anywhere from 5 to 25 minutes to do it. If you guys ever want a challenge, it's real fun. Also,
but
puzzles.
hey, it doesn't matter if your run is 5 hours or 5 days long. As long as you catch the minimum amount of monkeys, it's world records.
Yeah.
Well, it's not because I did a low percent run, but yeah.
Oh. Oh god.
So this is Anne Maria, is my nickname for her because that's her name in Ape 3. But her actual name is Saran. She's pretty notorious as one of the worst monkeys in the game. She could just dodge you. You have to... when a monkey is directly in front of you, you either have to hit them, or if they're in a specific animation of their attack cycle, dunk them, which is what we call the helmet attack. We just call it a dunk. You have to do it at a very specific time in their animation. So unfortunately, I got hit by a Borg, which knocked me out of my timing, and then I got stun locked. And yeah, you will be stun locked potentially in this game. Literally every, I don't know, 10 seconds, there's gonna be a new enemy on screen. It's pretty crazy. The devs decided the best way to make this game fun would be to load every 10 seconds with an enemy.
Quote unquote fun.
Fun.
I also love how this game has a mechanic with the enemy where enemies just go to you, try and attack, and afterwards, as long as you don't go far away from them, they just circle around you and let you be. Like, they accepted you as their neighbor.
Right? They're just like, oh, okay, you're cool, I hit you, I'm just gonna... Friends now. Alright, so this is Uki Red. We're going to bait him into spinning, and we're gonna move in a particular way so that he flame breaths as soon as possible. Line up, and we're gonna shoot the gear on his back, which is the weak spot, 10 times in a row, and that is Uki Red. You can do that without the gun monkey by getting on top of him, but it requires baiting the attack out a different way. But you know, shoutouts to Reek for finding you could just do that.
Yeah, I should probably also mention that I'm maybe the first runner. And part of like the crew that was like the first runners, which was Bucci and B-Man as well. And we just found a lot of strats, and after that Sergeant came in almost exactly 2 years ago. And
yes.
Well, not to say that he didn't do a lot, because he definitely did a lot.
Sergeant's put a lot of time into this game.
Yeah.
Maybe too much time, some would say.
I mean, literally the same as with People Saru and... maybe not so much Academy.
Yeah, no, Academy 2, I've not done that much speedrunning. I put casual time into it.
It's fair to say he's known for very obscure games.
Yeah, bad games and obscure games. That's what I'm known for. Except this game is only obscure. It is not bad. Unfortunately, we did not get that. So this monkey is pretty notorious among new runners. I'm gonna try to do a specific setup so that I can just... Okay, well, that's... come on! Yo!
What is he doing? Yo,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, that one would... That one comes with just learning how catching in this game works. That was not supposed to go like that, but I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, we really want him because this room is pretty bad. Between the ice physics and having to do this at normal speed, you'll essentially be plowed by these snowballs. And you can see in the top left my bananas. That's my amount of HP I have. Just like the other games, one hit usually does half a banana depending on the hit. So I really have to manage that because, Reek, would you like to explain what happens if we run out of bananas?
Okay, so in this game it's a little bit less terrifying because the moment you run out of bananas, you would actually get kicked off the monkey, and you can get back on it, but you only have half a banana left at that point. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, the moment you get hit when you're a helmet, like 90% of your health goes away.
Yeah, at later stages, it's going to be 100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is really a problem in that one stage, which you will probably get knocked off during a cutscene.
Funny enough, especially the part where you are at right now, the moment you go into a level, you're like at your most vulnerable, and it's really easy to like fall off here trying to catch this Robin Hood monkey.
Also, the devs placed, I think, the monkeys before they placed the spawn point. There are a couple stages like this one where as you're spawning in, the stage is moving, but you're not. So the monkey sees you spawn in and starts reacting to you, which means that this monkey can be on the left, can be on the right, can be close, can be far. He can be all over the place, and that's a really fun mechanic. Also, come on. These are known as walls of death. They're really fun because if you get hit on them, you go all the way back to the bottom.
The only other special thing that I should mention about the health is that every monkey has its own health bar and amount of bananas.
Yes.
So if you're almost dying and you're getting another monkey, they have more health.
Yep. Well, they don't necessarily have more health, but they have a new bar of health.
Yeah, they have their own health bar. That's it.
No, that's so unfortunate.
No.
All right, I'm gonna have to get knocked off now. Yep, this is the start of the enemies will bully you. This is also the start of puzzles, like actual puzzles. See that puzzle? Hardest puzzle in the game. I can't believe I solved that first try.
Took a lot of time to figure that one out.
Really did. Also, is this a frog or a gecko? Is a question I like to ask people. I've gotten a lot of responses. Big debate.
Oh, that reminds me of Untitled Goose Game. Is it a goose or is it a duck? The statue. It's actually a duck statue.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, so you'll notice. Go on.
No.
You'll notice that I'm trying to get behind the monkeys. That's because dunking on them from behind is way more consistent than dunking on them from the front. Even when he's in an animation, it's just it's significantly better to hop behind him, lose the time it takes to get behind him to go for that dunk in a majority of the more challenging cases, like this guy especially, because there's a lot of enemies in the room and they're attacking you, so you got to get behind him. Okay, and now we're gonna grab Solomunk. Well, that's actually not his name in this game. This game, even though it borrows a lot of the themes from Ape Escape 3, it actually has a completely new cast of monkeys. Sag.
I wanted to ask, is this the monkey from the first stage, or is it the monkey from the Monkey of All Kings?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's neither of them. He's a completely different monkey. There's
darn.
3 kings in the Monkey Kingdom.
Darn.
Yep. Did you explain the story of this game while I was doing the first level?
A little bit. We get shrunk down to like hat size, and we need to save all of our friends and beat Spectre again.
Nice.
Basically it.
Nice. This is what I'm talking about. They just go. Kiki, please. Also, I'm
Nice.
making these momentum swings these rope swings look really easy, but anyone who's played this game could probably vouch for those ropes. They are, ooh.
A big
Yeah, I
thing.
can definitely tell you've played this game at least twice before.
Yeah, once or twice. Alright, nice.
Oh, hey, actual puzzles.
Actual puzzles. Not like the solution is revealed to us on the door or anything.
Yeah. Phew, I'm so proud of you actually figuring that out.
I know. I think I've played this game
Another
more than
puzzle.
twice. Callbacks. Alright, so this is stage 6, which means the next stage is gonna be a boss. Which is Uki Blue is a pretty simple boss. We're just gonna do 3 attacks and repeat, and we're explaining that ahead of time because it's gonna be a big downtime. And I'm gonna let some stuff get read during that. So it's, like I said, it's gonna be pretty self-explanatory. But first, we have a new type of monkey. This is the Flame Yimmick, which gets introduced. Flame Monkeys is, again, used for solving puzzles and getting through, you know, walls.
Yeah, getting through fiery walls.
Yeah. And now we're going to get to everyone's favorite monkey. So, if there was going to be a bounty on this game, it would be for this. This is Simon Says between 2 buttons. The only thing I can do is sit here, wait for them to do their full animation, and copy it back. If I mess it up, I get shot off the pedestal, and that's not fun. Alright?
Nope.
And we're out. Now, like I said, we spent a lot of time talking during last run. There was a potential train for monkey facts going on. Did we have any monkey facts come in? Because I'm actually super interested if any did during this boss fight.
We haven't had any monkey facts come in yet, so yeah, if you all want to jump on that $5 train to get some monkey facts to put on stream during these monkey block speedrun, get them in while you still can.
Please do. Love to hear some monkey facts. I can give you mermaid facts if you guys want that. That's a bit unrelated though. Well, it's kind of unrelated. It's kind of not.
They're half animals, so go for it.
Yeah, I mean, a mermaid is half monkey, half fish, so
True.
fun fact. You guys didn't know that. Look up the Fiji mermaid. It's the first ever mermaid. I said that at GDQ and the chat was like, "Don't tell people lies." I was like, "What? I'm sorry." Thankfully they came to my defense and they're like, no, he's right. Alright, so yeah, that was Uki Blue. It was really a simple shoot, pull, spin. I'm gonna be honest, I have you guys here because it's kind of hard to spice up a linear game. I've been running this so long that's like, what is worth explaining and what isn't? So feel free at any time for you guys to just jump in and be like, so what's happening now? Kind of thing.
Could always talk about my story with the unlimited enemies.
Yeah, go for it.
The first time I played this game, I was trying to get past the enemies and I kept killing them. And I didn't realise until I got told they unlimited spawns.
Yep. This game, I don't know if Ape 3 had it, but this game really hammered in the fact that enemies just don't stop spawning. There's a few you can block, but for the most part, they're just infinite spawner gates. So, yeah, we were watching...
No. Ape Escape 3 definitely has limited monkeys, and Ape Escape 2 as well, except for when you're with a few monkeys that can spawn enemies.
Like Tommy, yeah.
Like Tommy. And Ape Escape 3 has, for example, during the final boss, like the robot thing, there are some like set spawns, but they do spawn enemies there. Actually, with bosses, you do get infinite things, but that's mostly so that you get
Cookies and stuff, yeah.
cookies and morph juice and the likes. I think Ape Escape 2 does that as well.
Yeah, this one, like right there, you saw that purple galaxy-looking gate. That's a infinite enemy spawner. I can destroy it, but it's not really worth taking the time to do it. Also, you saw me do what's known as a mermaid dunk there. Basically, you're intended to wait for that mermaid to get on the platform, but instead I just grabbed it in the water, which is really hard and really cool. Also, really bad place geometry means that I can just jump over that wall instead of taking a mech to the end of it, which is cool because the mech is quite slow.
Nice little skip.
Yeah. There's a couple of those you can do. Alright, Nani Sakura Factory. Ooh, should I go? We have a lot of time. I'm probably gonna come underestimate. Should we go for a YOLO catch and then cry?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're gonna go for a YOLO catch that I've not practiced in a while.
We're talking about the biker, right?
Yes, the biker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you want to explain that.
Yeah, so somewhere in the middle of the stage, there's this biker monkey. And he's like at the end of one of these treadmills, and the moment you get close, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go into you." Oh. And if you time it just right, you can actually catch him there. But the safer strat is to get the rocket backpack, and attack him with that, so that he gets stunned for a bit.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Try showcase the skip where you jump on the line.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I've been practicing that one. That one will be happening. Yo, I almost got chefed. Alright, so this is the green monkey I would catch. He hit me. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna... oh, he dodged. Oh god, get out. Okay, alright. I went for it. If it had worked, I would have caught him, but unfortunately, I was too close to being in front of him. So it did not work.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So now I have to hit here and hope for, literally just hope. Literally just hope. Hope. This is why.
Oh no.
Oh no. We got this, it's fine.
And believe me, it's so much worse, because we weren't actually talking about it last run.
There we go.
Every, like, color monkey means that the monkey has its special ability. And blue, like dark blue monkeys, for example, are the speedrun monkeys. They can actually run so fast.
Yep. This game introduced quite a slew of new monkeys in order to compensate for you playing as them. So there's actually a new type of dark blue monkey, which is what we're playing as now. The motorcycle monkey only has one ability, and it's his fast sprint, but his fast sprint actually does damage to anything I hit. You could see me smacking these walls and stuff. So, yeah, it's cool, and it's about the same speed, I want to say, as a blue, but it has a different startup. So you have to be prepared for that.
Yeah, and they don't have damage, of course.
Alright. So, this stage is Cake Land. Cake Land has a strat right at the beginning that is completely RNG, whether we get it or not. It all depends on the blue monkey right at the start, and we're gonna see how he's looking. That's a good... he instantly turned around. I don't think I'll get it. Yeah, right. So I have to do the backup strat, which is called Lily Jumps. And now I can catch him. That Lily Jumps is a lot harder than it looks. You pretty much just hold forward and jump, but if your angle is even slightly wrong, you're going in the drink. And you're losing a life. And now we're coming up on a nice little skip, if you'd like to explain the two skips in a row we're about to do.
Okay, so the thing that's happening right here is we were actually intentionally falling into the pit in a specific location, and we're waiting like a second for the game to like make note that we're actually going in there. To make sure that whenever we fall into the pit, the... what's the thing? The platform actually goes to the top platform. Or goes to the top position. Also, I have never seen this before. What the heck? Is this new?
Yeah, this is new.
Okay.
One more. No, so close.
Oh,
that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm just gonna do it the intended way. So, I found out while playing that this rope has collision on it. Come on, I was getting this in practice. It has enough collision on it that you can, there we go, that you can actually land on it and jump up. If you get it first try, it actually saves, I think, somewhere between 4 and 8 seconds. I timed it. I don't remember the timing, but
Yeah.
it's really a cool trick. It's the only rope that has collision that you can actually jump on in the game. The rest of them you'll just slide off. So yeah, that was found. That's probably the hardest trick in the game, and probably the most recent trick. So it's a nice little cool thing you can do if you can line that one up. Just
Recent for sure. Recent for sure.
Yes. Yeah. That's one of 2 pretty significant finds, I would say, I introduced to the game. The next one's coming up later. It's really funny when you play this game and you're in a costume monkey, because some of them you're like, wait, they can do that? Like, this is Santa. If you can't read Japanese, then you might not know Santa's abilities. Also, shoutouts to the keys. You need to be a specific location and distance for the keys to register, or you'll just swing them at the door like I did.
Bananas for the bad kids.
Bananas for everyone. All of them. They all get bananas. I am Saint Nook. Fun fact, Square, if you guys want to learn some Japanese, says banana. So, there you go. You learned some Japanese today.
I love that.
All right. So, our returning boy, Uki Yellow, would you like to explain this one?
Oh, yeah, sure. So, Yellow Monkey looks so terrible, and one of his main attacks is just spinning in place. We're standing right there, so he actually gets stuck behind that strawberry. And where we are activating that button, trying to basically splice Yellow Monkey in half. Unfortunately, that didn't work, but we did do a lot of damage right now.
Wow. You know why? It's because he's actually dressed. He's actually wearing clothes in this game, and we just can't accept that. If the last game was anything to go by, Yellow Monkey is obligated to not be wearing a shirt.
We need the nipples.
We need the nipples.
That's
You gotta last.
too.
Also, fun fact, that cutscene is completely unskippable. You can't skip the first possible frame of it, to my knowledge. That kid right there with the blue hair, you might recognize him from the last game we just played. It's important that you notice that he's there. I won't spoil why, but just recognize that he's there.
He's there, for sure.
Hey, do we have time for a long incentive read?
Sure, I'm just playing levels.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be revealing the Link to the Past randomizer sprites right now on Tiltify. So this is a bid war, and there are 5 different bids you can put in for. Now, each of these bids has 4 different sprites in them that our runners will have to play as. So the first option that you can choose would be Navi, Kuko, Goose, and Think Dorm. Those are the 4 that the runners have to use. The second option is Banana, Eggplant, Nature Link, Power Up Shroom. The third option is Mog, Boko, Cloud, and Red Mage. The fourth option is Medallions, Bee, Fish, Hint Tile. And then the last option is Charizard, Shy Guy, Mario, and Plague Knight.
That's a big list.
That's a big list indeed.
Also, everyone knows it's supposed to be Goose.
Goose? From Goose Game?
Probably.
It is Goose from Goose Game, yes.
Okay. You know, I probably should have told you to hold on a second. Now we have to do this. I completely slipped my mind. You want to keep going? You can throw a little more in.
So yeah, the way that donation incentive works is it's a bid war. There are 5 different bids you can bid against, and each of those bids has 4 sprites in them. So if whatever option on the bid war wins is going to be the 4 sprites that our players have to use for their seed in the Link to the Past randomizer True Pot Hunt. So get donating on that bid war on your favorite option.
Nice. Thank you. All right. So that right there, that's the big puzzle that we would really like skipped. We could skip it in all monks on the second visit to this stage, but the first visit to this stage, we don't know how to clip or anything in this game, so currently we're forced to sit there for however long that is. Someone can time it and play that. We're also going to do what's known as Ferris wheel skip. We're going to save 2 cycles here by just casually jumping across the Ferris wheel. You can save another cycle by grabbing onto that rope as soon as possible and swinging off of it, but I didn't want to fall in a marathon. I wanted to just make it. And now we're just gonna skip that UFO, which is the way the game wanted you to play this, and we're just gonna jump through this whole tunnel. Also, we haven't explained why I'm jumping everywhere. If you'd like to take that one, Reek.
I mean, other than that, it's faster.
There you go. Good job. Thank you, Reek. That's why. It's literally because it's faster. It saves a tad amount of time to jump. Now, I'm purposely jumping at a specific paced out style in order to maximize it. Spending too much time running on the ground or jumping immediately will actually kill your speed. So it's not trivial, but it's pretty simple to do. It's really working it into the rest of your platforming and monkey catching. That's when it gets challenging to really optimize the jump strat. Also, shoutouts to the Gun Monkey RNG. The kid on the right, by the way, is Hikaru. Don't worry about him. He's completely irrelevant to the entire Ape Escape franchise. Right,
Whoa.
Devil?
Wow.
Oh shit, for this marathon it is.
Yeah. Call that out.
I believe we have a skip or 2 coming up.
Yeah.
This is definitely an important stage in big mission skippage.
There's actually 2 skips coming up. The first one is called Frog Jump. So we're gonna jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. Miss all the tricks during the run. We're gonna land on this pole, land up here, and then from up there, jump across. That skips having to grab the hook guy. And now this monkey here, we're gonna take this monkey through the rest of the stage.
Yeah.
So, go on.
No, I just said yeah.
Yeah. So I mentioned the parachute monkey is really important. This stage is why. You are meant to grab that hook monkey right there, but I'm gonna be honest, not only are these hooks absolute trash to do casually, but this is way faster. So yeah, we're just gonna land on that. I made that look surprisingly easy considering every other trick that's not gone well. You're just gonna land on that, jump off. It is important that you jump off almost immediately after landing on it, and what that's going to let us do is carry this monkey all the way to the end, and we're just gonna fly across this giant gap instead of solving any of the puzzles in this room.
Back in the day, this was the big skip, and
Yes.
that only skipped us like pushing 2 of those blocks. There are 4 of them, but you don't need all 2 of them, or all 4 of them.
And I mean, it's still probably, it's still probably the most important thing to learn, with the other big skip in the game being second most important because it's much easier, because you need to do that in every way you play through. Time trial, second visit, first visit, you have to learn that trick.
Yes.
Alright, so this stage was alluded to during the Ape 3 run. We are back in the haunted house level, which means, oh come on. The next stage is everyone's favorite monkey, Uki Pink. But we'll get there. This
Pink
is
suck.
did you just tell me don't suck? Wow.
No, I said pink suck.
Okay.
That's an emote.
Okay. I was like, wow, it's definitely, it's not my fault, it's Pink's fault if things go bad. What?
Pink in this game is probably the worst in series.
I had one Pink though.
But it's mini games. But
True.
I understand.
Oh, wow, you solved it. Yeah.
Yeah. The puzzles are actually like, kinda hard in this stage to do optimally. Not really hard to do otherwise.
Should we stop calling them puzzles?
No, they're puzzles. This is a puzzle
They are
platformer.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Also, this stage's theme, not only does this stage introduce 3 levels, or the first stage with 3 rooms and a horror element, all of the like these axes are incredibly scary. Scariest thing in the entire stage. Being basically Ape Escape 4. Come on. A lot of movie tropes are in this stage. Dude. So we saw
Monkey,
Jason. We're gonna see knockoff Jason. We saw Frankenstein. Yeah, this stage really hammered home those movie tropes. That's knockoff Jason. I don't know what he's supposed to be.
We saw the monkey that was showering.
Yep. There's
All innocent.
well, we didn't really. I didn't put that on stream, but yeah, we did. There's a knight. There's a vampire, and even Cinderella makes a return.
Yeah.
So my movement is very purposeful there. You actually want to scrape that wall. That manipulates that night monkey in order to move in a specific way so that he won't hit us while trying to get on this vampire, because if he shows up at that end of the room, he can very easily just knock you off. We're also going to just hug the edge of this room, because those axes, if they hit you, you lose a banana for being hit, you lose a banana for falling in the pit, and you respawn where there's probably a night monkey about to knock you back in the pit. Not fun. Not fun at all. So yeah, this is Cinderella. Once again, Cinderella's going down the stairs. This time, though, she has some new moves up her skirt. She is going to spin attack. Trying to catch her is surprisingly annoying. So I'm glad we don't have to catch her. We can just jump up. Now, Pink, I am going to actually hope for good RNG and capitalize on it. So during that cutscene, it turns out that the key that was with us is actually not the real key. Him and his sister were there. I didn't mean to skip it, but that was habit, so I apologize for that. Ooh, good RNG on Pink there. Is she gonna stand there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep, so this fight is pure RNG. The key that was with us turned into that Spectre doll that's with her, and basically what we need to do is hope that Pink gets back on the stage at some point like that, so that we can't...
That didn't help.
Okay, so that we can literally drop this rigging on her, because the rigging does a lot of damage to Pink versus just spinning on her with the hammer. After we turn her angry, which happens when we drop the rigging on the first time, we have exactly 1 minute to kill Pink. So if she decides to not go on stage like she's doing right now, she's going to turn happy again. And if she turns happy again, we're in for a bad time.
That sounds so opposite, Lance.
I think she's 1 hit from death too.
Really annoying.
Alright, so the reason she sucks in happy is because she does not like to go on the stage in happy, and when she is on the... When she is on the stage in happy, she'll usually just teleport back off. That's Pink. Pink sucks. And then the stage after it sucks.
At least Pink is gone.
But yeah, now we have the real K with us and his sister. Again, I didn't mean to skip that cutscene. It would have shown him. Oh well. Speedrunner mistakes. And now this is one of the worst monkeys to catch because of that. But Marino, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling now. Someone say something. Help. Mind is dead after that pink.
Nothing is happening. Let's not talk about Pink Monkey, okay? Let's talk about the fact that you're a half monkey, half mermaid.
Yeah, so the Fiji oh, wait. I am, yes. Fun fact, the up and down is inverted when you are controlling the mermaid. I don't know why they did that. Also, this stage basically requires you... Come on, buddy. This stage basically requires you catch every single monkey in it, which is another reason this stage is really annoying. I can thankfully skip him, but I can't... I can skip him and the next two monkeys, and then I pretty much have to catch everybody. Bruh. Dude. This. We were trying for a while to see if we can get the key monkey to actually activate the... Dude, look at that. See if we can get him to activate the key on his own. But unfortunately, the monkeys with the keys can actually not use the lock because of the cutscene state it triggers. You have to actively be in control of the monkey in order to successfully use the locks. So, which is unfortunate, but also fortunate, because otherwise we would need to bait this guy without catching him or dying into opening that.
So it just made it easier.
Yeah, it means we have to catch him. Yeah. So this is the electric monkey. He's another mechanic that's been introduced. What he does is exactly what you're seeing. He is another puzzle-solving monkey to light up the electric walls. And we're not going to see him again this stage. We're going to see him very few times because he's really... Ow. He's really slow to have to use. Now, we're grabbing this rocket monkey because if we don't grab this guy, what we have to do is solve all of these puzzles the intended way. Like, we have to grab that electric guy and activate these platforms. But the devs, I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but they made it so that the flight monkey can just fly across all of these gaps. Now, this game has one other cool piece of tech in it. You can see all of these enemies beneath me, but I'm going to choose not to engage with them, and I'm going to do what's known as infinite flying, and that is going to let me to fly directly above all of it and never touch the ground. And that trick is really easy, unlike in Ape 3 where you saw Reek had to do like 6 inputs in a row really quick. All you do is push X twice in this game. You just XX and you're done. So really, really cool. It's unfortunate it's only used in 2-3 stages, but it does exist in this game. Also, this is one of, if not the best track in the game. Shoutouts to Soichi Terada, who we didn't talk about at all during Ape 3. He composed a majority of this series tracks, not Ape 2. We don't talk about Ape 2.
Man, so many Ape 2 haters, but I agree. Like, as one of the world's biggest Ape Escape 2 fan, the music is a definite letdown if you compare it to Terada's work in Ape Escape 1, 3, and this game even.
This game, he did iToy, he did what else did he do? He did Pumped and Primed. I don't know if he did Million Monkeys.
He did most games.
Yeah, he did pretty much every game except 2. He didn't do 2.
Ape Escape 2 has like 1 or 2 good tracks that are banging, but in contrast of literally everything that is good.
Oh, that's really annoying.
That can happen. Yeah, so this hook room is one of the most annoying sets of hooks that we have to do. I'd like to play that very safe and do a back and forth, but you can do that in just swing, swing, swing. It's scary though. Alright, so this was the other significant thing I contributed to the run. This is a speedy blue monkey, which the community didn't know. I showed it and they were like, what? But it turns out that you can line up on this flame monkey here, stun him, flame the blue firefighter over, come on, I missed first cycle. Activate him, stun him, and activate the lift at the same time. Get him across, which I wanted to do first cycle, but unfortunately if you miss the grab, it's pretty hard to make it. And then you can take him all the way up to the next monkey, which you're definitely not meant to do. And that lets you stun this monkey super easy and save, I don't know, like 8 seconds of movement. And now we're gonna play literal Simon Says. I'm pretty certain this is the last puzzle in the game.
Yeah, it is, actually.
I guess if you include the electric elevator in the next room, but is that a puzzle?
I would call that a puzzle more so. This is an actual puzzle.
Actually, I have a real question. Would you call any of these puzzles?
No.
It's not per se a puzzle where it's about finding out. It's about applying the answer.
Right. Look at the door and do it.
Yeah.
Apply. We are gonna do a small teeny skip here. We're gonna get on that enemy spawner. It just saves a little bit of time having to wait for maybe another 2 seconds for the elevator to go up.
The puzzles on this game are like a test, but you get all the answers.
Right? And it's funny because I've still seen people mess the puzzles up despite having the answers.
You wouldn't be one, would you?
So I did this last time. Infinite Flight Monkeys have a mechanic where as you're falling, if you push the flight button again at a specific time, which is pretty hard to do, depending on how you do your initial setup, you actually get a really big speed boost. So we got a teeny one there. We're gonna see it again on the third time we use it. But this is the last platforming stage. There are 2 bosses and 1 stage left. This is a Deki Saguri Satellite, which, fun fact, if you translate Deki Saguri, Reek, what was the more or less literal translation of this? That I love to talk about it.
Oh, for that I need to open my life split real quick.
Well, yeah, go for it. I'm curious.
Yeah, I got like all the literal translations in my life split, and according to Splits.io, it says Mission Impossible.
Oh, I like that. I was actually talking about...
No, that's not true, actually.
Yeah, I was talking about the other translation that is probably not Twitch appropriate.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the stage, there's a more literal translation of, this satellite is really, really, really big. Way too big. Really
way
freaking
too big
big.
satellite. Yeah, you're right.
Way too freaking big satellite is a more literal translation of this state. Yo, come on.
Oh, that
Walls
is
of
not
Death,
cool.
people. Yeah, it's fun little Easter eggs about these stage names.
Yeah.
Huh?
Also, no love for the magnet shoes.
No, not in this stage. Yeah, so this stage is you're intended to run through all of these puzzles and busy work and do all these things and collect all these monkeys. But now we have infinite flight. The only monkey we're going to collect is this guy if he behaves. He's not. Okay, now
Behave.
this is another monkey that is technically optional, but we want him for the same reason we wanted the gun monkey. He makes an upcoming boss fight much easier to do, so skipping him would be pretty painful. I think it's getting him saves over 15 seconds, even if he dodges your catch once, so it's super worthwhile. And now we grabbed this monkey for a very specific reason. Reek, I believe you said you also helped optimize this setup. would you like to go and explain what is up with this monkey? Also, mild photosensitivity warning coming up.
Yeah, small warning. In any case, so there are these two little, like, Metroid-looking visor things that we need to destroy to get to the end. And they do take a lot of damage. But as it may seem, is that this monkey that we have right here, he can do a quick jab, but they do so much damage that you can break every one of these little visors in only, like, 5 hits.
Yeah.
Let's say it correctly. So we also found out that it's probably better to, like, do the top one first, and then do the bottom one. Wait, you can do that from down there?
I didn't know you could, and I kind of want to go back.
Yeah, and this is exactly why we need this monkey, because it's even more hell
I might die.
with other monkeys. Yeah, this looks pretty dire.
I'm good. You can be knocked off the monkey during that cutscene, and whether an enemy is shooting at you after that cutscene ends is completely random, so I could have just died. I got real lucky there.
The room of death.
Yeah, that room's pretty hard. Alright, so now we're at Uki White, who is the first boss, or the last Uki in this game.
For whatever reason, White Monkey is the first one here, or the last one here.
Yep. He is first in 3, and he is, what,
Fourth.
in 2? Fourth?
Yeah.
So they changed the boss order in every game.
Yeah, like, it was pretty adamant that Red Monkey was, like, the leader of them all, but now he's first here, so I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, it's because he's gonna stop you first. So the only real strat on White is don't move on the gun monkey, but also I'm going into first person here, and the reason I'm going into first person is you actually fire 133% faster if... Oh, I moved. That's not good. You actually fire faster if you're in FPV mode here, so we want to capitalize on that so that we could take White out in fewer cycles. So he's probably gonna pull a bomb out. That sucks. The reason you want to stay still is because it reduces the RNG chance of him pulling out the bomb. The bomb is unfortunately something you have to dodge. Alright, so we're coming up on the final boss. Actual photosensitivity warning here. If you guys have a flashing light epilepsy, this is your warning. Please take care of yourself. So, Spectre, we're going to repeat the FPV to shoot him in the body. Then we're going to not FPV to get a few more hits. We're going to swap over to this red monkey to get the rockets to run around, and we're gonna come up to Spectre, and we're going to literal spin to win on Spectre's body.
Yeah.
Now, that's unfortunate. The only real RNG here is the Borgs. Unfortunately, we got Gun Borgs. Gun Borgs can do exactly what you saw there and knock me out of trying to hit Spectre. That is just straight up RNG which Borgs we get, and it might mean we need an extra Spectre cycle. This is gonna be tight.
Yeah,
Right,
time is also coming up,
time
maybe.
is coming up if we kill him this cycle. Come on, please. Oh, time. Let's go. Okay.
GG.
Thank you. And as... Go on.
That looked really fast. But you have to say the time.
Yep. My personal time, I got a 51:41. What's it say on stream?
Still chugging along.
It's gonna be pretty close.
Looks like a 51:39 on stream.
Nice. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely a good time. With an estimate of 55, yeah, easy for you.
Yep. I'm pretty happy with that. Yo, thanks guys for the GGs. So yeah, I've been Sarge. I'll be back on comms for the next run. Good luck, Devil Dude, on that. You can find me at my respective name, Sergeant Silent, Devil Dude, Reek, at their channels. We'll do another shout out, I'm sure, at the next one, and aesr. srgtsilent.gg, I think is the Ape Escape link. You can also go to Speedrun and find us there. If you want to join the Discord, you can learn pretty much every game. There'll be someone to teach you, but realistically, you're joining for 1, 2, and 3. I've already accepted that. Cry. But, I mean, yeah. Anything you guys would like to add before we move on to the next one?
Not per se. Hang on to your butts, because Ape Escape 2 is soon.
I'll be back.
Is that a threat or a promise? All right, let's get going on to the intermission.